I'll go in there and really, rip him. And she goes, I don't want you to say anything. I have to have this teacher. He's going to be my teacher for the rest of the year. Do not say anything. Well, all night, I tossed and turned and tossed and turned. And I was fuming. So, Vigil. I haven't been speaking lately, at least not outside my head. It's true, you can elicit some words from me, although I truly don't speak fashion mags, music, or reality TV. I can't speak Sopranos or Smart Bombs or other sports, so guys, look at me funny, but it is not funny. My heart fills up with the desire to speak. I go home and think I should have said. I practiced in my mind. It's crystal clear to say killing is not the answer. Love and forgiveness is, although crucifixion I consider is a bit harsh. When I leave the dream and venture out among people, they do not have ears. They're filled with small plugs, and they're talking to someone, usually very loudly. Walking down the aisles, they say, I'm in that store now. What brand of America did you say you wanted? I can hear many one-sided conversations, so I have my own. I smile and give the impression of speaking about my children. I didn't say anything about their struggle to speak to me. I can't speak hair color or horoscope romance. It always comes out questions about fathers and mothers with their silence while breastfeeding. I'm always too much inside that one-sided conversation. And what about the divine? It never passes between us. Although I hold it glowing in my heart, I meditate on it. Precious, I keep that desire for it to pierce the conversation like lightning, while fascist waving flags rail on about killing unnamed dark-skinned threats justified by fascist rich white people's speeches of security, American beer, and freedom. To them, I just can't say anything at all. Although I have addressed them at home as Adolf or Philistines, it's so that simpler minds have prevailed. I have the words bawling in my throat. I feel the collective guilt of being quiet. I imagine the Jews swept off, the Chileans disappeared, the Armenians slaughtered, and to Satan, the ultimate personal interrogator, I give up the name silence. I have tried to speak to the dead, to say, we are sorry, the quiet ones. I have tried to name the thousands in the trade towers, the untold millions of bombed and burned bodies in Iraq, in Syria, and so many locked down in religious prisons of Judeo-Christian or Muslim rhetoric, and those lying in our political prisons. And all I can conjure are the names that sound like alarms, more like mammon or revenge, or much worse, fuming silence. I have called out those names in the night at 3:33 a.m. Tried to find the meaning of it in the dark. I called out tears and cried out my name, asking for guidance for those hearts that went before me. I haven't been speaking lately, at least not outside of my head, where I think unspoken words are weapons of mass destruction.